Welcome you all to Competition Plus Reasoning Class 4, that is series completion. So in the last video, that is part 1 video of series completion, we discussed about the type 1 numerical series questions. Today we are going to see the type 2 and type 3. So let us move to it and discuss in detail. So your type 2 is alpha series. What is alpha series? That is the alphabetical letters which we have will be given as a series to you, and you have to find the same the types which we discussed for numerical series. It can be like you have to find out either the next term or the missing term or the odd man. Very simple, not too difficult like your numerical series. The next types like alpha series and numerical alpha combo series of series completion questions are very simple, which you would enjoy solving it. So here if you see the first question, in the following alphabet series, one term is missing as shown by the question mark. Choose the missing term from the options. So look at here, you have the letters of your alphabets. U, comma, O, comma, I, comma, the missing term, and A. So what it would be, think of the logic first. The same progress which we discussed in part 1 of this topic. If you did not see that video, please do watch that video and come here, because that is the content which you are going to discuss here is purely the involving the basics of part 1 video of this topic. Okay, so if you see the missing letter is nothing but the letter E. Okay, A, E, I, O, U, your vowels of the alphabet. Option A is the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. In the following alphabet series, one term is missing as shown by question mark. Choose the missing term from the options. Okay, so the first step number 1 is find out the logic of the given question. You have letters like Y, W, U, S, Q, and the next two terms is being asked. So let us first solve for the pattern of the given series. So here your letters of the alphabet are in the backward direction. Got it? Check it out. U, V, W, X, Y, and M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. So this is like the alternate letters are given by skipping one letter in the middle. So as per our alphabet series, X, Y, W, W, X, Y, Z. So we have Y here and W. X is missing. So one letter is skipped and then the next is given here. The same way, between U and W we have V. V is mixed and then we got W. So here all the letters are skipped one letter. This is the pattern of your given question. The step 2 is we have to verify whether the same pattern follows for all the terms of the given series. Yes, all the terms in the given series are skipped one letter and then the next letter is given here. The third one is let us solve. So as following the third step, what would be the next letter is O and M. Okay, so M is there, N is skipped, O should come, O, P is skipped, Q is there, R is skipped, S is there. Okay, so this is the pattern of the given question. Same like your numerical series, children. The thing, follow the 3 steps which I gave you. And remember, this is regarding your letters. Your 26 alphabetical letters. That's all. Based on that only, the questions are framed again and again in various ways. So you have to think for a while and give the answer. Let's move to the next question. Find the missing term. ELFA, GLHA, ILJA. Next missing term, MLNA. So here it is each term, okay, each block is a set of letters. 4 letters are combined together to give you the first term and the second term and continuously. So if you see the first letters of each term, it is like E, F is missed, G, H is missed, I. So the first letter of each term, you have 4 letters. The first letter is following the pattern of skipping a letter and moving to the next. and all the terms are having the second letter as L. And the third letter is F. G is missed, H is there, I is missed, J comes in the third term, and the next one is J, I, J, K will be missed, and you would get L. So L here as far as now, and J, K will be there as your first letter for the missing term. Then the last letter of all the terms is A. So we found out the answer that the next missing term is K, L, L, A. Let us check whether we are having it in the options. Yeah, K, L, L, A. That is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Let's move to another interesting question. Yeah. So this is another way of alphabetical series types of questions. Very simple. When you have these types of questions, first step what you should do is identify the letters which are given here in the question to form the series. Okay, observe the question fully, and I can say that only the letters A, B, C are present in the given series question. Okay, now find out the pattern of the question. So what pattern is followed here we are to see. Okay, we have seen that the three letters A, B, C are continuously repeated in the given question, right? So we are going to fill for the missing blanks in the given series. So let us take, this is a three letter, no? So three blanks, we'll take it and consider it as a set. So first we have B, A dash. This is the first set. So as per our three letters, A is there, B is there, or missing letter is C. Fill the missing letter in the blank. That's all. Simple. The next set of three letters, we again have B, A blank. So the missing letter is C. Take the next set of three letters B, A, C. All the three letters are present there, so no issues. Consider the next three letters, the blank A, C. So out of these three letters, B is missing, fill it there. Got it? And then consider the next set B, blank C. A is missing, fill with A. Then the last set of three letters B, A, C is already given. Okay, so your pattern, now write down all the blanks alone. It is C, C, B, A. That's all. These four letters are only should come in your blank. Okay, this is how we solve these types of letter repetition types of series question. First, identify what are the letters in the given question. It is, what are the alphabets you have in the given question. Second, find out how are they repeated. Are they following a pattern of repetition, or it is just like that continuously repeated? Find out the pattern and then fill the missing letter for each set. I would like to underline the word like each set. Each set means if it is a group of three letters means three letters will make your first set. And then fill the missing letter. Accordingly, if we fill the pattern, that is CCBA is the answer for the given question. Let's solve another question. This is your next question. NMNP. Then you have some blanks in between. So first step, identify the letters of the given question. It is P, M, N. These three letters are there and they are repeated. That is the second process. The repetition pattern is they are continuously repeated. So each three letter set, let us segregate it. Three letters, three letters, three letters, three letters, three letters. You don't worry about whether this last term is not at all filled, ma'am. So is that makes a sense like am I making a mistake? No. Do not worry about the place of the given question. The question is correct only. We have to worry only about what is the letter that comes in the blank. Okay, so the first set N blank M. So the missing letter is P. Next three letters set is N, P, M is missing. Next two letters also missing. So it can be like again M and N or N and M. Two ways are possible. This when we can make it clear means by looking at the option. Which of the two options is the third letter is coming exactly as per our answer is the correct one. So next we have next set all the three letters are there, and the next set we have P missing. So your answer can be like first option is P M M N P or P M N M P. So these are the two possible ways. Based on the option, you can confirm which is the right one. Okay, let us check for the answer from the options. Yeah, all your options are here. As for the PMNMP, that is option C is the correct one as far as we discussed. So option C is the correct one. Next question. Yeah, next comes your type 3, that is numerical alpha series. Very simple, children. Here you will have the combo series, that is involving the letters as well as involving the numericals. So based on this, how are we going to solve? Means you should check the pattern for all the letters in the series and for all the numericals given in the question series. You have to check for both and then confirm the pattern of the given series question to proceed on. Okay, let's solve some sums so that you can get an idea. Okay, look at your first question. Z A5, Y 4B, X C6, W 3D. So this is like combo series involving the alphabets and your numericals. Okay, so first each term you have to check it. This term has three components, two letters and one number. This term also has two letters and one number. This also has two letters, one number, and the last term also has two letters, one number. So the missing term, the next term which we are going to find also should have two letters and one number. First, let us check for the pattern of the numericals in this question. So it's like 5, 4, 6, 3. Okay, 5, 4, 6, 3. So the pattern is like alternate numbers make a logic. 5 after 5, that is plus 1, it is 6. Then 4 plus 1 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so it is two logics for the numbers alone in the given series, combo series. Got it? So the alternate numbers are making a pair. So the next number should be 6 plus 1, that is 7. Okay, now we found out that the number is 7. Now, what is the thing is, observe the question very carefully. They have placed the numbers in various locations. In first term, it was in the last position. And in the second term, it is in the middle position. Third term, again last. And the last term, it is in the middle. So next, it should come again in the last. Following the pattern of how it varies, the number 7 is located in the last position of the term. Now let us move on to the alphabetical letters of the given question. So the first position, let us take it in each term. Z, Y, X, W. Okay. So this is nothing but your alphabetical series in the reverse position. X, Y, X, Y, W, V, W, X, Y, Z, right? So the next letter would be U. That is your middle letter of the last term. Next, look for the other letters of the given term questions. You have A, B, C, D. Okay. Located in various ways. A comes in the middle, then B goes to the end. C comes in the middle, D goes to the last position. So next letter, that is which we are going to use, should come in the middle, that is the letter E. So VE7 is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Understood, children? So this is how we have to solve the combo types of series question. Check for the numericals logic in the given question. Check for the alphabets logic. Your logic means it involved all the ways possible. Now even here, this is a very good type of question, because here we got to observe the position of the letters in each term, whether it is the first position or the middle position or the last position. Where should I place the alphabet? Where should I place the number of the term? That also included in your logic identification. Got it? Let's see another question. Move to the next question. Yeah. P5QR, P4QS, P3QT dash P1QV. That is, you have to find the missing term. Very simple. Again, you're having numbers and the letters. Now, first, let us find out the logic of the number. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2 should come. So, this is a 4-letter term. We are having the next missing term is 2 only. But what? We should identify the position of the number. In all the terms, the numbers are placed as the second position. So place 2 over there. Find out for the letters logic. Alphabets used here. First letter in the first term is P. Second term's first letter is P. First letter in the third term is also P. And the first letter in the last term is also P. So following that, your first letter in the missing term is also P. Next, the third letter of all the terms is Q, no changes. Only the last letter of each term is changed, like R, S, T, dash, and V. That is the missing letter would be U. Got it? So your correct answer is P3, P2, QU. That is nothing but your option C. This is how we solve the combo types of series questions. Very simple. Only as far as I know, the children's those who are applying for your entrance exams and for the competitive exams, you would feel only the number series to be a difficult one. That is why practice more possible sums in your questions which we are providing you. And then you have to be aware of the possible patterns which I discussed in the part 1 video of this topic. Do watch that, and if you have any doubts, put it in the comments. And if you get to know about more or possible ways of logic, implement those in the each and every question which you get to see. Verify, give it a trial and error method until the logic is satisfying for all the terms in the given series question. If your logic is correct, and you are correct. Do not forget that you may have two or more logics, one or two or more logics for a given question. So don't say that, ma'am, as per the answer key, this is what the logic, but my logic is also correct only. No, yeah, you are right. If your logic is true for all the terms of the question series, then your logic is correct. Coming back to the combo series question, you have the letters D, E, F. Observe very keenly. The first term is D, E, F. The second term, to the last position letter F, you have an add-on, that is the number 2. So D, E, F, 2. And the third term, the number 2 moves forward, that is from F, it jumps to E, and it's like D, E2, F2. So what would be the next term? The 2 should jump to D also, right? So D2, E2, F2. Option D is the correct answer, because the last term is also following the same. Now what happens once the number 2 is when it completes one cycle, it again gets increased up. It's like D2, F, E2, F3. F is increased, and the pattern keeps on moving on like that. The correct answer is option D. You have your fourth question. B2CD and the missing term BCD4, B5CD, BC6D. Very simple. You have three letters B, C, D and the numericals. First, let us find out what is the logic of the numerical. You have 2 and a missing letter, sorry, number 4, 5, 6. So the number is 3. Also find out the position of the number because that matters the most here. Where should the number 3 come? Again, cross check with your question. 2 in the second position, 4 in the last position, 5 in the second position, 6 in the third position. So each term has the number in the alternate next terms, next positions. So in the first term, 2 comes in the second position, means in the second term, the number 3 comes in the third position. Okay, because the next term, third term has the number 4 in the last position. So each term is having the numbers moving each position, next positions. Now let us look after for the logic of the letters given here, B, C, D. Okay, so first term it is B, C, D, B, C, D, B, C, D, B, C, D. Then remaining and all you can fill it as such B, C, 3D. That's all. Option B is the correct answer. Simple questions only. Your fifth question is 2W3, 1S9, 1Q7 dash, that is the missing term, 1K1. So how are we going to solve this? This is a very, very simple question where you need to pay your attention and think for a while. First, find out what is the logic of the numbers and the logic of the letters used in the question. Okay, so very simple. Here you're having one letter and two numbers. So it would be easy if I find out the logic of the letters first. It is W, S, Q, and the missing term, and K. Okay. So the letters are like K. Just observe here, the letters are having a huge variation between the next terms, right? So in the sense, we have to think in the other ways of logic. Okay, let it be now. As of now, let it be. Now compare the logic of the numbers here. You have 2, 3 in the first term, 1, 9 in the second term, 1, 7 in the third term, and the missing term, and you have 1, 1. So now think whether you have any relation between the numbers also. Okay, so these numbers are nothing but your prime numbers. So the missing prime number is 13. Okay, now as per your thing, your number you have found, that is 13. 1, a letter in between, and 3. So now itself you can say that the option B is the correct answer. If your options are not confusing and so simple like this, you can immediately choose the correct option as B, then saying that the middle letter would be M for the missing term. But suppose if you have options like 1, 3 with other, only the letters are changing. All the 5 options are seem to be confusing. Means you are in a position to find out the logic of the letters also. So how do we find? Means W is a 23rd letter. That is the 23rd placed letter in your alphabets. The letter number for W is 23. For S is 19. Q is 17. M is 13. And K is 11. So that is how the letters and the numbers are related in this question, and we had the very beautiful question. So you can definitely say now 1M3 is the correct answer because you have also found out the logic for the letters given in the question. Very simple question. Next, we are going to move towards the symbol series. This symbol series can be asked very rarely in your question, but if you get such a type of questions in the competitive exams, you are so lucky, you can easily score marks. Just pay attention, observe, and then answer. Okay, here you have a set of symbols used here. Let us first observe the pattern for the symbols used here. Look at here, the arrow mark is pointing towards the left, and in the second term, the one arrow mark alone is turned down. Okay, from sidewards it is turned in the clockwise direction down, and then again it is coming back to the original position and it again got turned. So this is the pattern of your question. That is, the symbols will be having a pattern. You have to observe their movement, each and every movement of all the symbols given in your question. You should observe it for the each and every movement, and they would definitely make a pattern. Catch the pattern of the symbols in each term, implement it to find out the next term. Okay, so here it is like the repetition of the patterns from left in the first case, and in the second case only the last arrow mark would turn down and the same is repeated. So next thing, it would be both the arrow marks are pointing towards the left. So the option A is correct. Next question. You are having a set of symbols involving the shapes like circle, triangle, and square. So if you notice in the first term, you have a small circle and a big circle and the again small circle with shadings. Now observe the second term, you have a triangle, two small triangles with a big triangle in the center, same like term 1. Okay, the only difference is in term 1 the last circle was shaded. Here in term 2 the first triangle is shaded. Now the same pattern has to follow for the next term. You would have a squared, two squares in between a big square, and then the last square should be shaded. Accordingly, only option B is suitable, and that is the correct answer. Moving on to your third question. Here you have the dots. Connect the dots to find out the pattern. Consider your first term, you have 3 boxes over there. Observe each and every box. In the top, you have 3 dots and 2 dots in the bottom. The same 2 comes to the top of next box and 2 by 1 dot in the bottom. The same one comes here in the top of the last box. Let's check whether the same is being followed as a pattern for the second term also. Okay, so in the bottom you have 1 dot. The same 1 dot follows in the second box top. Second box bottom you have 2 dots, and the same 2 dots is followed in the third box top. So it's understood that you have a set of boxes where each box bottom dots will be the replacing as the next box top portion. Now let us frame for the missing term. Its first box should have in the bottom 1 dot, and this is the third box given here. So you have to find the first 2 boxes for the missing term. So it is understood that its second box should have 1 dot, then only then its third box, which is already having a 1 dot, can follow. Right? Accordingly, if I check, option A fails and option C also fails. Only option B and D seem to be true, that its box should have 1 dot in the bottom. Sorry, I'm wrong. Option D fails and option C also fails, B also fails, because if this is the third box, then your second box should definitely have 1 dot. In that sense, only option A, that is the second box, has 1 dot in the bottom portion, and the first box bottom is again coming in the second box top. So only option A is correct. All the other 3 options you can exclude it. You have to just either go from the options or you yourself derive the answer. Yeah. Next question. You are having a set of shapes here. In first term, 2 squares. Inside you have a circle and a triangle. Next term, again the squares are there, but they are placed on the top of the square. Next, That is the opposite of term 1. Okay, term 1's opposite. In the term 1, the two shapes, circle and triangle, were placed inside the square. Now what happens? The circle and circle and triangle are placed in such a way that the square lies within them. Okay, so the opposite, they make a pair. Now, so the second term and the fourth term should obviously make a pair. In the second term, the triangle and circle are placed on the top of the square. Now it is the opposite. The first one is already done for us, that on top of the triangle we are having the square. Now on top of the circle you should have the square. So which option abides by that is option C. So option C is the correct one. Next, simple. Two triangles in the center, you are having another different shape, that is square. Then two squares in center, you're having a circle. So this square is obtained from term 1. The center element of the term 1 is used as the side elements of term 2. Similar way, a circle of term 2 is used in the sides of term 3. Now the rhombus of term 3 should be used in the sides of term 4. So option A is the correct answer. Question number 6. This involves your arrow marks. Look at the movement of the arrow mark in each position. From here, it has moved 45 degree, another 45 degree as the third position, another 45 degree in the fourth position, now here in the fifth position, now here in the sixth position, and the next seventh position would be facing towards the east direction of your north, south, east, west. So option B is the correct answer. Watch carefully of each movement of the directions given. Next is 7th question. You're having the mirror images of the letter B. So the letter B's mirror image would obviously be in this way. Got it? So when you have two B's, this would be displayed like that. The same thing happens here also. So next term, only one letter is mirror image. The three letters are normal letter. And the third term, you have one normal letter and three mirror imaged letters. So what would be the fourth term? Two mirror images means two normal letters. So BB is the correct answer, option C. 8th question, very simple. So observe the first term. You have a one single line, and then here the line is drawn, and then the letter completes like this. So this box again gets completed to a square in the second term, and its shape is like that. Now imagine what would be the third term if the box is like that. Okay, if the box is like that, now it should again get reduced such a way you are getting term 1. So this term 2, when you come in the forward direction also you should get term 2. When you're coming in the backward direction also you should get term 2. That is the concept of this question. Okay, why means, look at it. You are having only this shape in term 3. The next possible, if you again complete it, means it would get completed to a square. So only one possible way is there. That is not the correct way. You should think of your logic in the other way. So what is the other way means? You should again remove the boxes. Remove each line from the box. So this is your first shape, then the next shape would be like this, and the next shape would be a single line. So what happens is, when you move from the left side also, when you move from the right side also, your box would be a complete one and term 2 is obtained. That is the logic of this question. Accordingly, if we see, the correct option would be option D. Yeah, this is a simple question based on the shadings. Observe the first term. You are having two boxes shaded and two unshaded. and then in the clockwise direction, one box is shaded. The second term also follows that. Again, in the clockwise direction, all the boxes are shaded. So now what happens? The cycle continues. Now all the boxes in the second term are again unshaded. Again continue. Clockwise, one box is shaded. Now in the anti-clockwise they are going. One box is shaded. Two boxes are shaded here. Three boxes are shaded. And four boxes also shaded. Now what would be the next way? That is the next term would be what? You should again have a unshaded box. Once it is completely shaded, the next box would be an unshaded box. Start again from the shading it from one box onwards. So the correct answer is option A. Okay. So yeah, with this, the series completion topic is completed entirely, children. You please watch both the videos to get a detailed explanation of this, because definitely you can expect few questions from series completion on your competitive exams. Watch the part 1, which is purely only for numerical series, and all the possible logics for it I have discussed in detail. And the part 2 video we saw about the alpha series, numerical and alpha series, and the symbol series, which are very easy. Just concentrate on identifying the pattern very carefully. So with this, I would like to conclude and see you with another new topic in the next video. Thank you.